Hello everyone, this is Shweta. In this video, I will be explaining you about glycolysis. Glycolysis is derived from the Greek word where glycos means sweet or sugar and lysis means dissolution. So glycolysis is an important universal pathway which takes place in all the living cells. You can define glycolysis as the sequence of reactions converting glucose to pyruvate or lactate with the production of ATP. Whenever we eat food, we get tons of carbohydrates into our body, right? So all these carbohydrates or glucose will be broken down and it will be converted into pyruvate or lactate. As you can see in this definition, I have mentioned two different end products. One is pyruvate and the other one is lactate. So whenever the glycolysis takes place in presence of oxygen, that is under aerobic condition, the end product would be pyruvate. And if the glycolysis takes place under anaerobic condition, that is in absence of oxygen, the end product would be lactate. Alright. Glycolysis is often referred as Embden-Meyerhof pathway or EM pathway as an honor for the two biochemists who made a major contribution in knowing about glycolysis. Now let's start with the overview of glycolysis. You can also call this as salient features of glycolysis. Alright. Glycolysis is an irreversible biochemical reaction which occurs in cytoplasm of a cell. Okay, so first important point is glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm of a cell and it is irreversible. And the next one is glycolysis is very essential for brain because brain is dependent on glucose for energy. So glycolysis is very essential for the functioning of brain. The goal of this glycolysis pathway is to break the glucose molecule or lyse the glucose molecule into pyruvate or lactate. As I have already told you, glycolysis occurs in the absence of oxygen as well as in the presence of oxygen also. So if glycolysis takes place in the absence of oxygen, that is under anaerobic condition, the end product will be lactate. And if glycolysis takes place in presence of oxygen, that is under aerobic condition, the end product will be pyruvate. Here you can see there are two net equations. In the first equation, you start with the glucose and you end up with lactate as an end product. That is under anaerobic condition. Under aerobic condition, again you start with glucose and the end product will be pyruvate. If you look at the second equation, you start with glucose and you add 2 ADPs and 2 NAD plus and 2 phosphates. And what you get out of them is 2 pyruvate, 2 ATPs, 2 NADH, 2H and 2 H2O. In this reaction, you can see the 6 carbon molecule glucose is lysed into 2 pyruvate, which is a 3 carbon molecule. And you can also see the reduction of NAD plus to NADH. So in the reduction, there will be gaining of electron, that is called reduction, and 2 ATPs are generated. So if you want to put glycolysis in simple words, you can say glycolysis is nothing but breaking glucose into storable product where body can make use of that product in other biochemical pathways. I have already told you glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell, right? So here you can see glucose is broken down into storable product, that is pyruvate, which is again utilized in mitochondria. So pyruvate enters into mitochondria, which is utilized in Krebs cycle, and that leads to electron transport chain which takes place again in mitochondria. So in this way, glycolysis becomes essential universal pathway where the product formed will be utilized in other biochemical pathways. In my next video, I will explain you glycolysis pathway in detail. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends, hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.